What's up, guys? So, in this video, I am going to talk about the lessons I've learned over the past 3 years growing my marketing agency and how we've closed up to 80 clients and all the mistakes that I've made so that you can take these mistakes, you can build upon them, and you can save yourself a whole lot of time. So, during these 3 years, I've closed about 80 clients, generated close to $500,000 in revenue for my agency, and probably managed over $500,000 in ads for local businesses doing lead generation on Facebook. And here are all of these lessons that I hope you take for your agency. So, number one, the most important thing I would say is mindset and to stick to your own lane. Okay? Don't do what everybody else is doing. Do what you think is best for your agency. All right? Stop trying to follow the crowd because there's no competitive edge there. All right? Make your own lane, guys. That's number one. I'm sorry to tell you this, guys, but there's just no money in copying anyone else. I mean, you've probably heard of the Blue Ocean strategy. So I wish it were the case. You could just copy someone else's entire business model and strategy. Doesn't work like that, guys. Stick in your own lane. Do what you think is best, all right? That's how you'll find success. Number two is the mindset. It's always going to come down to mindset. And the biggest mistake that I made was always trying to focus on making a quick buck and not focusing on the long-term goal. It's better to go slow and to build a sustainable business than it is to generate a ton of cash quickly and then lose it all. All right, guys. So when I say focus on your own lane, this is what I mean. All right. Almost $1 million in agency sales. Some clients spending $130,000 with me, 80,000, 60,000. Don't get distracted, guys, and don't focus on the shiny objects. Focus on doing a good job and maintaining a good relationship with every single one of your clients. Because, look, if I've closed almost 60 clients, right? $250,000 in churned revenue, okay? Monthly revenue. If I had a 95% retention rate, like what the top agencies do from the very beginning of my start of my agency career, if I focused on retaining 95%, 90% of my clients, guess what? I'd be doing $200,000 a month, but I'm not, you know? I have a six-figure agency because I kept selling new clients and I kept losing my old clients. So do not make the mistake I did, which is focusing on new clients when you should be building your relationships with your old clients and expanding on the types of services that you're offering until you become their marketing department. Okay? So they always come to you for any marketing needs. That should be your end goal, is to focus on that full spectrum of marketing. So they always come to you and you keep building on top of on recurring revenue. All right? Make sure you do that, guys. Because you're taking one step forward and you're moving two steps backward. So instead of doing that consistently over time, where you're not going to make a lot of progress.
So I'm obsessed with being ambitious. I think it's fantastic, competitive, fantastic. But if you lack patience in that journey, you will take shortcuts. And when you take shortcuts, you could stumble or worse, throw the whole thing off. I don't see an issue with people's ambition these days. I see an issue with their patience. And that's why I talk about micro speed, macro patience. On a day-to-day basis, if you're ambitious, you need to go hard. 15-minute meetings, lots of them. But in the macro, it can take 3 years, and that's okay. People confuse patience with lack of ambition. when I say patient, I'm not saying lazy. I'm not saying complacent. I'm not saying don't have goals. I'm saying that you have more time than you think.
I want you to focus on taking one step forward every single time, every single month. You're moving closer and closer and closer to a sustainable business. So it might seem like I sold a lot of clients during these 3 years. 80 clients is a lot of clients. But the problem is that I only have 10% of those clients still paying me on a month-to-month basis. All right? So that's less than a 10% retention rate, guys. Come on. It's not good. That's not good, all right? The best agency owners that I know, the most profitable agencies, they're doing 6 figures a month in revenue. $6 to $500,000 a month in revenue. And guess what? These guys have a retention rate of 95% month over month. That means every single client they sign on stays with them forever. 95% retention rate, guys. That's why these agency owners are doing $500,000 a year, a month in revenue. All right? Focus on getting the right clients into your agency and focus on retaining them and getting referrals from them forever. Because that's the only way that you can build a sustainable marketing agency. Stop trying to close deals that aren't meant to be closed. Some clients aren't meant to work with you. Stop trying to take everybody's money. Because when you take those guys' money, you're just going to waste your time. You're going to have a bad experience. You're not going to learn from your experience. They're not going to send you referrals. And you're not improving on your knowledge and what you're offering. And you're not improving your business. You're signing a client. You're taking their money. You spend a couple weeks with them, a month, maybe more. You lose the client. And you learn nothing from that experience. So focus on the long-term game and focus on signing the right clients for your business. Lesson number 2, building a marketing agency is not actually about marketing. Learning the skills is extremely easy. Learning how to do Facebook ads, learning how to do Google ads, YouTube ads, all of that is just technical work that you can learn. It'll take you a couple of weeks to learn at max. It's not hard, and building a marketing agency is not a marketing game. It is a people game. Marketing is easy to learn. Communication, sales, leadership, negotiation, conflict, relationships, that is hard to learn. That is a skill that cannot be replicated. Building a marketing agency is a people game. How you interact with your clients, what your relationship is like with your clients. Are you able to sell contracts, 6-month contracts, yearly contracts? Are you able to establish partnerships with other businesses in your industry? A marketing agency is a people game. It's not about clicks and revenue. That plays a part into it. But guess what? A marketing agency is a service. And every single week, every single month, you're talking with your clients. You're constantly speaking with new clients. So I'm sorry if you think that building a marketing agency is all about how good your marketing skills are. It's not. It's about your people skills, your leadership skills, your communication skills, your ability to establish and build that foundation of a relationship between you and your clients, and your ability to get referrals. Okay? It's not about marketing. It's not. Sorry, guys. And guess what? The only way to get good at communication is to do it over and over and over again. Okay? Don't be afraid of getting on the phone and speaking to your clients. Stop sending out emails. Take every opportunity that you can to call your clients and to build those relationships. And if you don't have a lot of people skills, guess what? Building a marketing agency is going to teach you how to get those people skills, because building a marketing agency is all communication based. Everything that you do, it's all communication based. That client retention. Remember that 95% I was talking about earlier? That's what you want to be able to do. You want 95% retention rate. And when you build your marketing agency, guess what? Your ability to train your staff to handle those marketing campaigns, that's going to be an important factor of your success as an agency owner. Stop trying to focus on the marketing and focus on your relationships, your client relationships, your sales skills, your ability to develop partnerships, all right? And I already talked about this, but be very selective of the clients you work with. Don't stop chasing low quality clients, guys. Those guys will waste your time like you won't believe. If you get on a call with them and you can tell that they're a little, not fully there in their mindset, I would try and avoid those guys. Okay? They're going to be a nightmare for you. All right? Work with clients that are high quality, that are not afraid to invest into their brand and have the right expectations. All right? Don't promise something that you can't deliver on, because again, you want that 95% retention. And the last segment of the lesson is don't sell one service. Sell a premium package where you manage everything. Their website, their CRM, their email, their call recording, their front staff training, Google ads, email marketing, everything, guys. I want you to sell a service where you manage everything, their entire digital marketing. So this way, they can come to you every single month. They have a problem. You are their guy for life, right? Don't just sell lead generation, because that puts you in a pigeonhole. Oh, this guy only does lead generation. Guess what? When they need a new website, when they're willing to spend $5,000, they're not going to come to you. Sell one premium package, get them on a $3,000 to $5,000 monthly retainer, because that's how you build loyal clients. And you can outsource all of this work. It's not hard to do it. The reason I say that you should sell everything is because I was mostly just doing Facebook lead generation, and the problem with that was a lot of the times the Facebook creatives, 1 week they wouldn't get too many leads, and guess what? They would call me, Edric, hey, we're not getting leads this week, and they would be on the verge of leaving and finding another agency. Whereas if I sold Google ads, YouTube ads, Facebook ads, SEO, then one bad week is not going to mean anything, because I'm doing everything. Leads are coming from everywhere. All right? Don't only sell one service, guys. Sell everything. Sell everything. And the last point I want to make is make sure that your marketing is sustainable. When I was, especially for local businesses where they pay you on a monthly retainer, if you set up a Facebook ad with amazing creatives, just be careful that you're going to have to do that every couple of days if those ads do very well. That's because your client is going to expect that from you for the rest of their relationship going forward. Don't go too crazy on the ads in the beginning. Make sure that the marketing, the videos, the copywriting is sustainable for you to maintain long term. Because when you're doing lead generation, the creatives die every 3 to 4 days, guys. So every 3 to 4 days, you need a new creative. So if you go too hard in the beginning and the results die out, you're going to lose your clients. So be careful about making sure your campaigns are too successful. I know this sounds really bad as I say this, but it is a business, and you have to structure your business to ensure long-term success. Okay? Make sure your marketing campaigns are sustainable. So those are the 5 lessons that I've learned. Number 1, mindset. Do your own thing. Make sure you're working with high quality clients. Sell everything. Don't just sell one thing. and focus on relationships and communication. That's where the money's at. You want to get that 95% retention every single month. You want that money to keep stacking every single month. You don't want to sell clients and lose clients. Okay? So focus on these couple of things. Stay in your own lane. Think long term. Work with the right clients. Sell a premium service. And keep stacking that money, guys. I'm building a new marketing agency. So if you want to follow me in my journey, hit the follow button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys soon.